The most freaking epic video game endings I've ever experienced. Oh my god. But how are you? Oh my god. I beat the game finally. I've conquered Death Stranding. There's a bunch of side quests and stuff to do, you know, random shenanigans to be had. Things I'll probably take care of on my own time. This game isn't hard to platinum. To do everything, it's not hard, it just takes a long time. Well, damn! I don't think I did that justice. Damn! Yeah, and you missed Existence of I can't even.
Have a pleasant journey.
Existence of Enigmas gave out 2 gift subs, and he'd made a $20 donation. So I was like, what the hell? So it got crazy.
Let's go.
As I run around in circles. Yeah, this game, the ending made me cry. Legit, I cried. Cause me flips 1,000 tables. Yeah. That's how I felt. Yeah, flips 1,000 tables. Oh my god! It was. It got crazy. That's Death Stranding for you. Oh my god! I have so much. I want a bike. Yeah, it was crazy. I fought a huge space whale with a grenade launcher and a rocket launcher, and oh man, so much. Oh my god, so much. I have to clip some things from the stream. What happens to the baby? Oh my god, it was so sad. It's crazy. Okay, so tell me that at least. Okay. Well, first of all, space whale, my family. Well, first of all, Lulu's okay. BB's in one piece. But yeah, a huge space whale thing. Beached BT, huge. I'm talking huge. Like Shamu, we are family. Just
As well.
yeah.
Keep on keeping on.
Yeah, it was. I don't even know where I'm. Like at the very beginning of the map. That's how I don't even know how to get to the other end. Like class 4. We're talking like minimum probably like this was like a class 6 minimum. It was huge. Definitely like I don't know, like I don't know, probably 4 or 5 stories tall, maybe like 3 or 4 buildings wide. It was huge. Definitely class 6 the minimum, but yeah, so I did that. I prevented the end of the world. Yes. Holy shit. Yeah. It got crazy. Yeah, so I learned that let me see. Actually, I can probably show you. I remember something the game telling me.
Sam Porter Bridges.
Maybe I can show you. There was a memory. Go to my private room. Yeah, so there's like, again, time travel and Mads Mikkelsen is Norman Reedus' father, and the Bionic Woman, Lindsay Wagner, she's like, she was evil, or I guess she is evil, but she was like super evil, and then, you got so much happened. It was like a movie. Legit, it turned into like a movie. Like the past hour and a half has just been me watching nothing but story. What? Let me see. Oh, the whale thing. Oh, there's the whale. Blasphemy. Yeah, there's the space whale thing. That model replica doesn't do it justice. It was huge. And then there was that guy. That guy was also huge. I think that giant BT was definitely bigger than the whale, but the whale was huge. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Don't talk about my mama that way. Okay. She's how does the Commodore say it? She's mighty mighty. Bridge babies. Yeah, I have to read all of these. This is all lore. Pigs. Other. I could have sworn I had yeah, I have a lot of memory chips to find. My log? Oh, okay. No.
A bridge link is another way of describing the connection between you and another porter. If you want to forge a powerful bond, consider a strand contract.
Okay, so here you can view a list of other players you've interacted with along with their details. You can also further strengthen your connection to other players here through the formation of strand contracts. Forming a strand contract with a player makes their structures and lost cargo easier to see. Okay, after using X, select a few own records, L1 L1 to switch between various records. Strand contracts are available after reaching bridge link grade 10. Okay, yeah. Super past that. I'd never even... Music player? Let's see. Another time. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is all music. It said I had access to memories. It didn't say where though. For me, I actually want to know. Data? No, I was just in there. No. There are my orders. None. Would it be system? No. Maybe in BB? Let me see. Let me check something really quick. Sink, shower, to jump. Pick a weapon, examine the backpack. Equipment, table. Maybe on Lou? Okay. Huh. Oh well. Well. I unlocked like the memories of BB, so I could have played you some of the cutscenes. Oh, one of the cutscenes that like kind of explains it. It's really good. There's like a lot of things that get foreshadowed and just like that are out of what's the word? Out of context. And then the end of the game just gives you all the context and you're like, "Oh," like for an hour straight and you're like, "Ah." I couldn't find. I'll have to check the stream later. It tells me where. Yeah. Pass the time into the presidential inauguration. Bridget links. No. I really should have looked at the tips like a long time ago. A really long time ago. Let me see. Options? No. It might be... Maybe it's like at the title screen or something, but I'll have to find out later. Oh man. Yeah, but end of the game, there's so much that happens. Like a lot. That's pretty cool too, the way technically I saw the credits twice. They play mid second to last chapter of the game and then again at the very end. But a lot happens. You see what happens to BB. You see, I guess, why Sam is doing this. Like, a lot happens. So much happens. Not even exaggerating. So much. So much. So much. Now the world is my oyster again.
Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
Yeah, there's music I gotta listen to. Epic music for sure. Yeah, this was one hell of a stream. I can't wait for this to get uploaded to YouTube, which will begin this week. But yeah, I wish I knew where to go from here, but I think, let's see.
Keep on keeping on. Welcome to Capital Knot City. Proceed to distribution center. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
I want to see if there's still BTs.
Anybody hear me?
I don't remember ever hearing that song. Fuck sound.
Thanks for the help.
This guy's clear. Yeah, I don't even like every time I played this, no idea where I'm going, just the open road. There's the crater. Yeah. Anyways, I think now is a pretty good time to end the stream because I don't have any plans for currently. Like, I'm just a dog chasing cars at this point. I wouldn't know what to do if I actually caught one, for lack of a better term. But let's see.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that was the bike. Let me just. Have a good evening. Yes, thank you. Yeah, it was hell of a stream though, for sure.
Stretch my legs.
Once you beat the game, you're just in the It's all side missions, end game. It's cleanup. Whatever you didn't finish. And I know there's like a lot of, like, Conan O'Brien is in the video game. So are a bunch of other like famous directors and actors and stuff. And Dimcure was teasing me about a pizza quest that I have to do, but I was looking into it and it's like actually pretty, not stupidly difficult, but the last one is like you need a plan in order, like you can't just brute force your way through it. Like it gets pretty difficult. So I might have to do it on my own time and then make like a short little YouTube clip and just like, hey, I did the pizza thing, everyone check this out. But yeah, it was a hell of a stream tonight. We did it. We finally beat Death Stranding. It was so worth it. So worth it. I felt all the feels. The story made so much sense. It'll be a game that stays with me for sure. There's a lot of themes that I find myself thinking about after playing this game. It's definitely gonna stick with me for a while, which is a little weird because it came out last year, well, technically 2 months ago. So I guess it's not weird, but it'll definitely be with me for a good while. There we go. Spontaneous sit down. I like it. I like how she's on the bike. Yeah, that it just solitude. I don't know. Like if nature and solitude had like themed music, this is it. It's very soothing. This game is very soothing. It's very, very relaxing. It can get stressful when like you got to do certain story stuff, but it's very. Yeah, see how he almost fell asleep. It's very relaxing. BB. Oh my god. Take a little nap. It's just on top of the bike. It's pretty cool that she's standing on top of it. Yeah, I cannot stress how good a time I had playing this game. It honestly didn't feel like 55. It took me 55 hours to beat the main story, and that was with definitely the first 10 hours. Like, I had to learn how to get good, and there was some issues and stuff where I got lost. But again, learning to play the game, once you learn how to properly be a transporter, it's the rest is just like you can cruise by and you take your time, and it's great. I'm so glad I have I played this game, and I'm very, very grateful that it clicked with me the way it did, because again, like I always say, there's a lot of people where this game just didn't click for them, and again, it's Hideo Kojima never half-asses anything. Yes, he did. He definitely didn't. He definitely. It's very different. He put a lot of time. It shows, like, the things you can do, you wouldn't think it would work, and then you figure out that it works, and I'm like, oh my god, I am the smartest man alive. The music was superb. The story was as crazy as Kojima gets again, which I love. It's like, I was like, okay, I don't know where this is going, but I'm sure it'll make sense in the end like it always does, and sure enough, it did. The characters are great. I legitimately felt like at certain parts of the game, like I felt like I mean, his games always feel like you're watching movies, but like legit felt like I was watching like what's an example? Like I guess the closest one I can think of is like what is it, like Alita Battle Angel, where like Alita is like, she's CG but she's still like a real person, she's based off a real person. This is like his Metal Gear series made me truly appreciate much of this type of games. Yes, that is another series I love. I love the Metal Gear Solid. I have all the games more than once. I definitely have I'm a huge Kojima fan, and I think I wasn't shy about saying that when people were asking me if I was gonna play. I didn't lose. I will say, since we're just chatting, which is a good segue. Let me take us to. Give me 1 second. Yeah, just chatting. When the trailers first started coming out, I was definitely like very interested in what, like, where is he going with this? What is he like? What's this game about? It's like we got the crazy cutscene of like Norman Reedus holding the baby on the beach, and then like whales flying in the air, so it was super crazy. No context for anything, just like Kojima's next game, PS4. And we're like, all right, I'm in, I'm down, sign me up. And then it wasn't until this year where we started getting more and more, like he started actually showing like, this is the game. You will be transporting packages, delivering them over mountains and lakes, and a lot of people, myself included, were like, yeah, whale. A lot of people were like, this is the game? I think it lost me. And he didn't lose me, but I'm like, I don't know how. My immediate thoughts were, once he started showing the gameplay and like how, like the missions, like the minutia, like what you're going to be doing the entire time, I was like, I don't know if that's going to be. One immediately was like, I don't know if this is going to be popular with like a lot of people, which again it isn't, and I don't think it never was going to be. There are people that don't like Metal Gear Solid, believe it or not. So I mean, that can be said for just about anything, but I think even me as a fan, I was like, oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna play this right away. Like, I may have to wait and see. And then when it came out, I was like, okay, on the fence, very on the fence, and reviewers were very split down the middle. Like, a lot of people were like, this is the greatest thing ever, and other people were like, this is the most boring thing ever, and you're gonna get bored with it. It's like 10 hours and you're like no. Yep, and it's like 10 hours and I think you're gonna be done, which is that's kind of how I treat Grand Theft Auto games. Like, I've never beaten a Grand Theft Auto game. I've come close to beating Vice City, But I always get sidetracked, and those are games where I do nothing but side quests for like a week, and then I'm like, well, I'm done. I got my fix. I don't need to. I'm not interested in doing the story or anything. I just wanted to mess around, and then on to the next thing. And I kind of thought that I might do the same with this game, but again, the story. And it really just picked, I don't know, it clicked for me. True, GTA is a series that it's not for me. Yeah, I get that they're good games. Like, I understand. Like, I play them. I just, like, they're not my, I don't know, not that they're not my cup of tea, but it's just like, I don't know. Like, I do certain things and I'm like, cool, that was fun. Well, I'll play it for an hour at most and I'm like, I did everything I could want from it. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I think it's just like it feels like those games are like way too big. I don't know. I feel like I could get lost, and it's just like I need like a little structure, something that has like a beginning, a middle, of an end. I don't know. But again, that's just me, and I know a lot of people play like online and stuff, so it's like, again, more power to you. It's just I enjoy them, but like my time with them is very like it's like I said, like an hour or two every day for a week, and then I'm on to the next thing. It's like, all right, I played it, it's good. But I don't know, and I really did. That's kind of how I played this game. And I forget who I was talking to, but I was like, this game is I think it's best played in short increments. So like if you can play it for like 2 to 3 hours every day or every other day, perfect. Like it's if I fell in love with the transporting thing. I mean, you've seen my streams, Demonoid. You know, when like my greed, or when we were when I was running, delivering to all the songs that had to do with walking. This game was so much fun, and then playing it and hanging out with everyone made it like even more fun. Like I don't know, something about this game was like it smashed my expectations. Oh yeah. No, exactly. It definitely, like, I know it's, again, life lesson. Don't have high expectations of things. Always lower your expectations. That way, if it's met, then you walk away, okay, well, I got what I was expecting. But if it's exceeded, then you're like, wow, that was a lot better than what I thought it was going to be. And you have higher chance of walking away impressed. Otherwise, if you shoot for the moon and then you're like, oh, it didn't have this and it didn't have that, failure, a mistake, burn it.
No more.
Oh man, but yeah, this just
Thank God.
delivering stuff, playing music, laughing at all my mistakes, falling down mountains, delivering atom bombs, getting attached to BB. I wouldn't think that I'd get attached to one of that little BB. Who's asleep. Oh, there we go. Speak of the devil. BB. Takes notes. Yeah, it's this game, man. It's just, if you give it the chance, Kojima definitely, like, he, for a lot of people, for better or worse, he made the game he wanted to make. And if it clicks for you and you like it, then you're in for a hell of a ride. It does take a little. I'd say the first like 8 hours are definitely like training wheels. Learn how to do this. Get used to the menus.